Pacific World tonight. I'm so glad you guys are here. What? Yes, they Bible verse. The geek shall inherit the earth. I am so glad you guys are here. I am so excited. This is my favorite time, the favorite panel of mine. It's great to do group panels, and it's fun to do music panels and different things, but my favorite hour is to get to chat with you guys privately about whatever you want to talk about, share some different things. Oh my gosh, you guys look amazing. Did you see the cats, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I want them to see you. Look, See, I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys, okay? And I hate standing up on stage because I tend to wander. And so I want to be able to talk to all of you as best I can. So I'll be moving around a little bit. I hope that's okay. First, let me tell you guys a couple of things before I forget. I have a whole bunch of things I need to tell you really quick. First of all, a lot of you guys wrote me and asked me about my music CDs.
Oh, God.
You asked me if I would please bring my music. For those of you that are like, what's she talking about? I've been writing music twice as long. Writing and singing and producing music twice as long as I've been voice acting. And I've been doing it for a long time. And just a few years ago, some fans wrote me and they said, would you bring some of your music to the convention? We want to get some of your music. And I'm like, oh, aren't you sweet? No. You wouldn't like it. It's not anime really related. Look at you. You're awesome. And so I didn't think anybody would really care that much, you know? But I brought a few discs just for the fun of it. And the craziest thing happened, Wes. They're like, and I was like, okay, that was weird. Clearly it was a fluke. So the next time I went, I brought a few more, and it's gotten to the point where now I'm literally writing and producing and recording entire albums for you guys. My latest CD is a remix CD that includes songs from Full Metal Alchemist, or High School. It's all up-tempo, high-energy stuff. It's a lot of fun. Almost One Piece. Almost. Couldn't get permission for One Piece. But anyway, but I've got 5 or 6 different CDs here, and I'll have them all at the autograph session, and I would love, nothing would please me more than for you guys to get them, and I don't have to take them home with me, and I'd be happy to sign them for you there. So if you'd like to have them, I'll have them at autographs, which is right after this Q&A, right outside that door, all right? Secondly, what else do I have to tell you? Oh my gosh! I also have something else. There's something very special about Youmacon, and you may not even know this. The very first Youmacon, 6 years ago, Caitlin and I were guests at that convention. And at the time, Caitlin and I were both leading music at our respective churches on Sundays. So like I would lead music at my church in Houston, and Caitlin would lead music in Dallas. Hang up your phone. You don't want to talk to that person. So Saturday night, you guys, how many of you were here 6 years ago? Do you remember the little hotel where it was the first year? Caitlin and I were sitting down in the hotel lobby Saturday night, and Caitlin looked at me and she said, you know, if we weren't here right now this weekend, we would be leading music tomorrow in church. And we're like, yeah, we're sure going to miss that. And then Caitlin said, hey, there's a piano in the lobby. Why don't you and I go down tomorrow morning and just sit and sing, have a little quiet time, you know? And so Caitlin and I met the next morning at Youmacon in the hotel lobby Sunday morning, and we had our own little, me and her, private little church service. And we closed our eyes, and I played some songs that we all knew, or that she and I knew, and we sang them. And when I opened my eyes, there were like 50 kids standing around the piano. And I was like, so that was where the idea of starting to share these Sunday morning things was born. It's been all over the world now, guys, and you Youmacon people can say it was yours first. Started right here at Youmacon 6 years ago, which brings me to the present that I have for you. An idea was born out of that I wanted to be able to give something back to you guys. I wanted to be able to give something to you as a way of saying thank you for your kindness to me. So, in support of my work. So I thought, what would be a better thing to give you than something that's precious to me, right? So I went back home and I have a studio in my house and dum-dums. No, I'm not ADD. So I went back home. Can't really talk with that anymore. And I spent like 5 months recording the entire Gospel of John from the Bible. Now, most of you that have done any research on me know that my faith is very, very important to me. It's the foundation of my life. And not to pretend, just explaining that it is to me. And so I thought that would be a wonderful thing to give away. It would be something that's precious to me. So I used this really contemporary translation of the Bible, not the King James flowery version. A lot of people are like, oh, that just goes right over my head, like, therefore did the Lord verily smite the Egyptians in Mesopotamia. Amen. But I found this really cool translation, like instead of saying, great was the wrath of the Lord, it says, God was pissed. That's right?